Hey everybody, this is CapNext24, bringing you guys another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And last time we went through the Shadow Temple and got that medallion. This time, we're gonna want to head over to the coolest area ever, because it has the best music in the entire game. Well, you know, at least I think so, and most people tend to think so. There are 2 or 3 music tracks in this game that are just exceptionally awesome, and this is definitely one of them. It's my absolute favorite one. And, right, we want to call over Epona, whatever that song was. There we go. It's gonna be one of the few times Epona is actually, like, anywhere near useful in a, in a run where you're not exactly collecting extra stuff. If you want to get Big Goron's sword, Epona is certainly very useful, but I don't care. Oh, there's one of those big Poes that I don't care about. Yeah, if you get like all 10 of them, you get an extra empty bottle. You just have to bring them to this one guy. Yeah, that's actually about it. I remember when I did that video for the N64 version, I recorded it all as like one clip. It took me like 50 minutes to get all of them, and it took forever to edit it down, just because it was really frustrating. Anyway, we want to come here. This is Gerudo Valley, which is the coolest music ever. Come on, okay, Epona. Thanks for not being in the way, by the way. Don't... If you can, like, not be stupid like me and get Epona, you know, across that wooden log, you can use her to jump across this. Or instead you could just long shot. And here's this carpenter dude who's like, all of my workers are idiots. Because they all got like caught by the Gerudo thieves. I don't really know why they just decided to go in like the Gerudo fortress. I'm assuming that's what happened. Maybe they were just like at camp. Because they're, you know, like fixing the bridge or whatever. And somehow they all get, like, caught. Except the guy who's the boss. This is Gerudo's fortress. It always used to confuse me, but not anymore, because I'm fairly certain I remember everything you have to do now. And this, I discovered this recently, actually. I never knew this. If you, hookshot that, or long shot it, rather, you get a red rupee. Not that we need it, but it's just something cool. Here, it would help to have some arrows. We're a little bit short. Long shot can do. Never underestimate the long shot. And we want to go in here. Or you could actually also just get caught and then escape. Hopefully we won't get caught at all. That would be really nice. We might get caught once or twice though. And right, so here's one of his workers. I think they all say the exact same things. Basically, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, watch out, there's a Gerudo thief somewhere. And these guys, they take 10 hits. I'm assuming it will be 5 if you have the Big Goron's sword. And of course, jump attacks count as 2, don't forget about that. The reason they're tough is they have this one attack that's basically an insta-loss for you. I mean, it doesn't do like a ton of damage, but you just instantly lose the little fight, and you get imprisoned. So it's frustrating just because it means you're going to have to backtrack. But anyway, with just frequent stabbing and occasional jump attacks, you'll be fine. Still like to get some arrows, though. By the way, there's a crap ton of money in this place. Ooh, nice, arrows. Yeah, there's a crap ton of money in this place, maybe because they're, you know, like thieves. And he tells us 3 of his buddies are still captured. So we're gonna have to rescue 3 other meatheads. Because, you know, I still don't know how they managed to mess that up. Like, oh yeah, we kind of all just got caught, except our boss. And, right then. Here, I think this might be... No, never mind, this isn't too bad. If you see way in the distance, there's a Gerudo thief, and she'll walk back and forth there, but just time it, like hide behind a crate. I don't know if that actually even helps. And, she won't see you. And, yeah. So shoot that one with an arrow then, or long shot, whatever works. And then go in here. And, more arrows would still be nice. I just like the concept of having a full quiver. I don't think we really need arrows all that much anymore. I mean, they will be very necessary, like, near the very end of the game. Oh, good, more arrows. But, for now, I don't think they're too necessary. Even in the next dungeon, I don't think they're that necessary. And same thing as last time. So there's 1, 2, 4. Watch out for that. Either just back the heck away, or, jump attack. Let's see what that was, what, 6, 8, and, 10, alright. I guarantee you someone's gonna ask, like, why are you counting by 2s? That's because jump attacks do double. Alright then. And we've only lost a heart so far. No, we lost a little more than that total, but we've gotten hearts. So, yeah. Here, what you actually want to do is before you go in there, you want to hop down here. You want to go in this room. And then this will, right then. Oh, sweet. And we got the heart back. And it's a 3rd guy. And same thing again. Jump attacks are actually very effective against these guys, generally speaking. There we go. Oh, nice! Small key right away. And 3rd guy escapes. And he goes that way, but actually, if we go that way... This really doesn't get us anywhere we want to go. So instead what you would do is you would go back the way we came. That's why we wanted to go here instead of the other door. And by the other door, I mean, of course, the door right to the left of those vines. This door. This is going to have the 4th Carpenter, or rather it's going to lead to him. Here all you want to do is you want to just long shot over there. And just fall carefully. Try not to jump off, because then you'll get owned by Gerudos, and they'll be like, into prison with you. And they'll leave you with all your weapons and everything. Oh yeah, you can get a golden skull if you decided to go up that ledge first. But anyway, we want to go up here, or go through here. And, and do that. Have our bow and arrow ready to get, to knock out that thief. And this is going to be the last, Gerudo... What are they called anyway? Gerudo thief we're going to have to fight. I guess the others are just guards or something? I don't know if they'd also be classified as thieves. Again, be careful for the, their special jump attack. Because it's just an instant knockout. I think it's only 1 more hit on this one. Yep, I was right, alright. And now we want to rescue this guy, and we've only lost 3 hearts total, which is awesome. And this thief is like magically back now. She tells us about Nibiru. We need to go to the Spirit Temple. But most importantly, we get the Gerudo token, which basically means they won't, like, attack us if we're just walking by. Oh wow, she's still knocked out. I think they get revived after a while. Not my problem. So yeah, basically there's that. Pretty simple for the most part. Yeah, we can talk. I don't want to talk. Link's picked up enough chicks already. What we do want to do is go up here on this ladder. And talk to this person. And they'll let us cross the gate. Or they'll let us, they'll open the gate and let us pass. And we have to cross the desert. That's what I meant to say. Right then. That's not what I meant to do. Sign stab. See, how's our magic? Magic's not too great, actually. First thing we want to do is a long shot onto one of these crates. I don't know if there's another way to cross. Second thing we want to do is we want to look out for where these flags are going to appear. And that sign will take us to a guy selling bomb chews, which we won't need. The game will hand us all the bomb chews we're going to need. So we're good on that. See, this next flag, I think this next flag would always mess me up. There it is. Alright, good. And here we are at this thing. There's something if we fall down there. There might be like a golden skull and a treasure chest. I think that's what it was. But what we want to do is go here. If we read this, it mentions something about the Eye of Truth. We want to follow this Poe. And follow him exactly. Because the game's a jerk about this. Once I was following him, I guess I just slightly strayed away from the path. And I got screwed over. Because it's like, nope, you're venturing too far into the desert. And, yeah, it just screwed me over. It's basically so that, you get the lens of truth before you do this. It's the game's way of, making it harder to sequence break. Of course, you can still go if you know the exact path or whatever. But yeah, there you go. So that's why it does this. There are a lot of Zelda games that have done this. I know Phantom Hourglass definitely pops to mind. I think there was... I'm sure these aren't the only two. Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. There's a part actually fairly early on. In its own, like, Lost Woods. Where you have to follow something and it takes kind of a weird path. I hope that... Good. Oh man, I was worried for a sec it was just going to start me back at the beginning. Which is really frustrating when it does that. And actually we ended up being fine on magic. This is the Desert Colossus. And let's see, how are we on fairies? Okay, we could use another. If we go... If we go here and play the Song of Storms, I believe this works as an adult and a child. that'll fill up with water, and also fairies. So if you want to fill up your bottles with them, there you go. And if you want to heal up, again, there you go. I don't know if they restore magic. No, they don't. There's also a great fairy around here that you can get. I think it's only as a child, though. Somewhere around here. And that can fully heal you and restore your magic, as well as give you a magical spell, but I don't particularly care to get that. It can make some things easier, but for the most part, everything's easy enough. If we go in here, we're in the Spirit Temple. Unfortunately, you actually can't do anything, because there, you're too big to crawl, and that block, you aren't strong enough to push. So what we want to do is just go outside. And epic cutscene time. This actually is a pretty sweet cutscene. It's just Sheik jumping down from that thing. Seriously though, like, how does Sheik just show up in these places? And we learn the final song. Unless you count Scarecrow song, but anyway. The final, like, real song. And it's the last warp song. It's going to be very, very important. Because, since we're too big to crawl through the dungeon, but not strong enough to push that block, what we're going to actually have to do is come back to this dungeon as a child, and then, go through the part where, you know, we can crawl, because we'll be able to fit. So the dungeon is essentially split into two, and I think that makes it a fairly easy dungeon. Again, like the Shadow Temple, it's kind of an easy dungeon, which is a nice break after, like, the Water Temple. So the game's like, yeah, we understand, you just did the hard dungeons. We'll give you a dungeon that's, like, medium difficulty, you know? And I kind of like that. I don't know, unless maybe it's just me that I think it's easy. And then, whatever it was. So anyway, I guess if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, and I will see you guys next time with another episode where we're going to start heading into the Spirit Temple. Bye, guys.